You're watching Q News. Here are the top stories for this hour. Egypt's President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has reaffirmed Egypt's unwavering position in war in Gaza and delivering humanitarian aid to its residents. Speaking on Sinai Liberation Day, the Egyptian leader stressed that lasting peace hinges on the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. International Agency President el-Sisi has further emphasized that Gaza's reconstruction must follow the Arab Islamic framework, rejecting any attempts at displacement and reaffirming Egypt's commitment to protecting both Palestinian rights and its own national security. President el-Sisi also underlined Egypt's historic role in defending the Palestinian cause against efforts to undermine it. The UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees says 420,000 people have been against. UNRWA confirmed that over 142 square kilometers of Gaza are now under active evacuation orders, with more than two-thirds of the territory either declared a no-go zone under evacuation or both. Israeli air raids have killed at least 13 Palestinians across multiple areas in Gaza since early morning. In the north, an elderly man and a woman were killed in air and artillery strikes on Gaza City's El Zaytun district and Jabalia refugee camp. In southern Gaza, 5 members of the same family were killed when Israeli forces struck tents housing displaced people west of Khan Yunis. Sanctions aggravated Yemen's humanitarian crisis, bombings causing devastation and economic restrictions deepening poverty. The airstrikes have targeted residential areas, leaving survivors to recount the destruction of their homes and lives. Since the start of this year, strikes have across the nation. Meanwhile, the United Nations and the World Health Organization face increasing assistance, with reports of logistical issues and aid workers being placed at risk. Sudan's army said it has made civilian protection a central focus since the start. Operations have been carefully planned and executed, with prior warnings issued and safe evacuation routes established. The army also stated that it has restricted airstrikes in populated areas where rapid support forces remain embedded. Congo and Rwanda are expected to sign an agreement today in Washington to promote peace and economic development. The deal comes amid fighting in eastern Congo and is supported by U.S. diplomats. The Iranian Foreign Ministry stated that progress depends on Washington demonstrating genuine intent and seriousness in the talks. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is expected to join the third round of discussions in Moscow tomorrow. The talks come as regional and international powers push to ease tensions and chart a path back 15 new. A senior official in the Pakistani-administered region of Kashmir reported an overnight exchange of gunfire between Pakistani and Indian forces along the line of control, the de facto border in the disputed Kashmir region. Indian military sources confirmed that the Indian Army responded to gunfire from Pakistani forces, which targeted Indian positions in the Jammu and Kashmir region. The sources told NDTV that security forces responded effectively to the attack, which began Thursday evening with light weapons. No injuries have been reported. The Pakistani Foreign Ministry has reaffirmed that the country's armed forces remain prepared to defend against any reckless actions. In a statement, Pakistan emphasized that it will not tolerate any violation of its sovereignty and security and will close its airspace to Indian aircraft if necessary. The ministry also reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to peace while firmly stating that it will not allow anyone to infringe upon its sovereignty. This concludes our top stories for this hour. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates on Q News.